Hey, brother, welcome to another day of seeking wisdom and wanting to walk out that wisdom in our lives. We come today to chapter 11, verse 1. And when we come to Proverbs, starting in about chapter 10 through about chapter 22, these are known as the Proverbs of Solomon, and they just come at us rapid fire. You just never quite know what you're going to get in the next verse because it isn't thematic. It's just really a sequential and occasional offering of these proverbs. So here's what we have in chapter 11, verse 1, and it really comes to, especially to those of you who are involved in the business world. It says this: a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. In Solomon's time, scales were used to do business, to weigh out grain or gold or any valuable commodity. And they used different stones to be the counterbalance to that. And so when they were buying something, a dishonest businessman would put a light stone so that when people brought their grain, they would more quickly fill up the measure with a light stone. Now, when they were selling something, they'd use a heavier stone so that the person selling it would have to put more on the scale to balance it out. And this was dishonest because it defrauds people. It's basically unjust. And today what we want to talk about is this word just. Proverbs 11:1. What is just and what is justice? When we think about any deliberate act to take advantage of people, that is unjust and it's ungodly. It's an abomination in God's sight, and it comes right down to the practical living of just weights and measures. Today it would be like somebody who could fix the measurement on a gas pump. And that's why we have the Bureau of Weights and Measures, to assure that a gallon is a gallon and a pound is a pound. But we've talked a lot about justice in our culture, and one of the things that we talk about is the word equity. And equity is a good word, but it's been redefined. It's come to mean that we all have equal outcomes. But that's really not a fair definition. There's so many variables about the outcomes of an education or the outcomes of an athletic contest or the outcomes of some kind of business issue. So the word equity has been misapplied in many ways, but here's a way that it does apply. Because equity should always come with a product. Whatever you promise should be delivered. Whatever you make should be the same for one person as another. Whatever you promise in terms of service or warranty or amount, that should be done in equity. It should be just. So today, as you look at your own business practices, as you look at your own interaction with neighbors or whatever you're doing, make sure that your relationships are just. You don't use one stone, one measurement for one person and another measurement for the other. This is how God wants us to walk. Another way of saying it is he wants your yes to be yes, your no to be no, and your scales to always be trustworthy. So let's walk in that today. God bless you.